Hey guys, in this video we're making a simple red string sliding knot bracelet. This design has the infinity symbol on one side and two sliding knots on the other side so that you can adjust the size of your bracelet. For our design today we're using 55 centimeters of 2mm satin nylon cord. And we start by making our infinity knot. So we lay our cord down in a loop with the ends on the right hand side. Then we bring this top cord down over the bottom cord. Now with this cord that's on the right hand side now, we're going to bring that down and across over the other cord and then pass it underneath the loop there so that we can bring it up that hole. Pulling on that thread there and you should have an infinity symbol, and we want to try and slide the symbol so that it sits about the middle of our thread. It's up to you how tight you pull your infinity knot, but it should at least look like a figure 8 knot before you move on to the sliding knots. Once you're happy with your infinity knot, we're going to lay our cord down with the infinity knot part on the bottom and the ends on the top. Then I overlap the cords on the top here with the left side coming over the top of the right side. Now picking it up, and I'm just holding it with that left side cord at the back, and I just give it a little tug to make sure it's got a bit of length on it. Then we bring it over the front, down and out the back to create our first little loop there. So just gently holding on to that loop, then bringing our end again around the front, down and out the back to create a second loop, and then bringing it around again for a third loop as well. Once you've got your 3 full loops here, we're just going to gently bend this little tail end piece around and poke it down all 3 of our loops, pulling it out the other side and gently pulling all the threads so that your little barrel knot goes nice and tight. So you should have one nice tight tidy barrel knot there that slides along the other thread. Now we can swap the bracelet onto the opposite side, so just holding it again in our left hand with that left cord coming at the back, giving it a little tug to make sure it's got enough length there, and then bringing it over the front, down and out the back to create that first little loop there. Then again over the front, down and out the back to create our second loop there, and then again for a third loop over the front, down and out the back. Then with our little tail end piece, gently bring that around and poke it down all 3 of our loops, pulling it out the other side, and then gently pulling all those threads nice and tight. Now you should have 2 nice tidy sliding barrel knots, so you can check the sliding mechanisms and make sure they're sliding okay. You should be able to slide them in and out to adjust the size of your bracelet. Once you're happy with your sliding knots, then you want to just check your infinity symbol and make sure it's sitting right in the middle between the 2 knots. So you can adjust it a bit looser and then slide it along so that it's sitting in the right position. It's up to you how tight or loose you have your little infinity symbol there. But once you're happy with the infinity symbol and the size of your bracelet, you can go ahead and cut these little tails off the other side of the barrel knots. I leave about 1 centimeter and then cut it and singe it with a lighter so it doesn't fray. So there's your simple red string sliding knot bracelet with the infinity symbol and the double knots.